Hello YouTube. Today I am drawing on my map right now. I'm currently working on a swamp and I'm almost done it actually. I was actually recording earlier drawing this and the recording cut, so I can't post that because it's like weird and I don't have an app to stitch any videos together, and I just want to just get the video done in one take. So, yeah. But I I'll show you guys right now. Here it is. I like it. It looks pretty good. But sorry if you couldn't really see it. But I've got some good ideas. I know where I'm gonna put a savanna. I think I'm gonna put it near my desert because I watched some videos on like geography and stuff and why biomes go in the places they do. And I was thinking maybe I'll put like a mountain range next to the savanna, something like that. We'll see how it goes. But I think I've got some cool stuff going on right now, so I'm probably just gonna go over this in Sharpie now, actually. But I am I might go over in pen. The only reason I don't like doing in pen because if I smudge it once, then like it goes to crap, right? If it doesn't dry in time. But the thing about pen is that it lets you do more detail. So I'm gonna risk it. Say fortune favors the bold, so let's do this. I really hope I don't accidentally smudge anything. I think that would ruin my day. I think I just I think I just leave worse than it's going. I'm not saying I had a bad day, but I studied really hard for a math test, which I failed. Um, that's a conversation I don't want to have with my dad later. But that's okay, I guess. Well, it's not okay, but I I get 2 retests for math, and I know one of them I'm gonna use on, and I just learned that I'm going to be using one of the retests on the one I failed today. So, that's sometimes that's just how it goes, right? So, yeah, I, I'm really angry that I failed that. I studied like a few hours for that. I normally don't study at all for tests, but I did this time. So, not too happy. But what can you do, right? You get what you get. You don't get upset. Nah, I'm getting upset. I don't know what I think. I'm gonna have to write some sort of story on Google Docs about this swamp, cause it's it's pretty big, so it's gonna have to be something cool. But I decide that for the rivers that go into the swamp, I'm gonna have one of the rivers pass through like an underground civilization first, and then it'll make its way over to the swamp. So I thought that was cool. But I'm just drawing the rivers now. Excuse me. Kind of got a runny nose. But I am going to be. I wonder what color I should make the outline of the swamp. I should probably just do black. Maybe. Yeah, because we do. All the lakes are outlined in black, so that would probably make the most sense. Yeah, let's do that. I wonder if I'm actually making this map with one other person. They're just never here whenever I post videos. But he's kind of picky about the rivers, and okay, yeah, I won't do that. But I have it where it splits off in the forest, where the river splits off in the forest because forest, lots of trees, water's gonna it'll split up eventually, which is probably unrealistic. So I'm not gonna write that down in pen. I'll have it as an idea, like just because I think it looks better, but should be fine. We'll see. Actually, what's funny? I actually do all the rivers in pen, despite saying I don't like using pen a lot. Because I don't have blue, like Sharpie, so pen it is. Also, I kind of like the color of a blue pen. Call me basic, but I like it. And it looks like it doesn't leave as much ink on the paper as other stuff does. So, yeah, okay. Do we do the outline in pen? No, Sharpie. I literally just talked about this to myself. Yeah, okay. So I'm just doing the outline of the swamp now. And I will be done this part soon. I think I'm gonna need to do like some I think I'm gonna need to put some little like waves or currents to show that there's water in this area. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Make it all look like it's flowing towards the ocean. Relatively, but not too fast, because swamps don't move too fast. At least I don't think they do. They totally could. That's the interesting about doing maps is that, like if you're trying to make it a bit realistic, a bit, like, is a lot more than you think it is. Because, like, of course, most of the world isn't realistic. Otherwise, there'd be giants, skeletons that people carve inside of the skeleton and they build a civilization. For example, that is one of those civilizations. That's actually one of the most early civilizations I made with my friend. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty happy with how this swamp has turned out, so yeah, I'll show you guys right now. Here it is. I really hope I'm getting it in view of the camera. It'd be kind of funny if I wasn't, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to be careful and not smudge that. I'm not trying to get black ink smeared everywhere. I'm pretty sure I posted a video where I smeared ink. I accidentally had to replace it. One of the times that I think I would have just quit the map if I smudged ink was for one of the islands of Valmuhelm. I posted a video about it. I did like a bunch of little tiny crops in pen, and if I'd like even just touched that, boom, that entire part of the map ruined. I would have been mad, but I'm probably gonna keep working, but because you guys probably don't want to listen to me. If anyone's watching this far, thank you very much. If anyone's listening this far, you probably don't want to listen to me ramble on much longer. So, have a good day. See you guys.